Hello there, I'm elboydo and welcome to From the Depths. So this is just going to be a few tutorials, sort of linked to my to build a destroyer, but for people who've just bought the game and are interested in how they can start to build. So when you when you get the game first, you only have the vehicle designer available, or a few story missions I believe, and vehicle designer, you load it up and you're here. You're in a little raft in the middle of nowhere with a little beacon over here. So what do you want to do now? You're here, you can press space to jump, AWSD to move, but you really want to build something. So this little raft is normally the first starting point of any build you make. To start building, you just press B and you get this little menu here. On this menu you have a little green marker with whatever block you've selected, and when you look in the direction it would turn to be in that direction. Along the side here on the left we've got a series of other little buttons that control elements of the building menu. So you can press E to go into the block menu. You can select any form of block. You can select different types: wood, metal, alloy, glass, lead. Lead normally used for keels, glass for decoration, stone is a bit heavy and mainly for structures. Wood's your standard weak and light material. Lightweight alloy is super light and reasonably strong, and metal is super strong but super heavy. In here you have all the water options, we'll cover them later. In the air menu is literally everything you need for air, I'll get to that. The control menu, resources, so different resources you can have on your ship and methods of collecting or accumulating resources. Engines, which I've covered in another video I believe. MISC, so just idle stuff, I'll cover a few of them later on. Simple weapons, custom missiles, custom cannons, lasers, AI components, will cover everything really, turrets, spin blocks, and new vehicle types. But we're not interested in that right now. We are on a boat, or a little raft, and we're going to turn it into just a little boat with maybe a sail on it, or just a simple propeller. So first stage is next stage buttons. You can hold tab to place a block upside down, or you can press my personal favourite G, and then whenever you hold tab you see this, so you can press W, S or A or D or Q or E, and then you can rotate a block to, well, pretty much do anything you want. If you're looking at it, then you can just press WS to push it in that direction, like that, and now no matter where you're looking it will always be placed in that direction, as you see. Very, very useful so you don't get a bit dizzy. Speaking of dizzy, you might get a little bit seasick. If you're easily seasick, then you probably have by now, but having to be on a raft in the water here is not fun. To solve that, you can press caps lock and your raft will float. Voila, you're in the sky, you're stable, so you can build anything and nothing get in your way. Next to that, we have mirror, where you press N, facing the direction you would like to mirror, so like that for vertical, or that for just horizontal. Press it once, you get in the middle, press it twice, you get to the side if you want to make an evenly shaped craft. But we're going for the middle now. And I'll show you the next set of controls. Let's just build out a little bit from here, and I built this little gap, I want to fill it in. What I do, press F, and I've forgotten how to do it. Yep, so looking down, so everything you'd like to fill in is to the left, right, up or down in one confined space, and it will fill it all in. Make certain it's confined space. The amount of times that I've accidentally done it and made half my ship filled with something is too many to count. Okay, next one. Say I'm happily building along here, and I don't know, let's say I want to start building along here, so I left click a little and then build a little bit down. With wood blocks, the cool thing here is they'll automatically shape to be in line with the shape of the craft. Alright, so I've got a little line here let's just close that all in so we don't get flooded. And on the bottom here, if you press P, you shrink your block down to small blocks. Now here's the most useful bit about your ship. This, the center of mass. You want that roughly below water level, or somewhere close, probably below. Otherwise, as your ship rotates at this point, if you turn, it rotates in relation of the rudders to this point. If you fire a gun, it will rotate in relation to this point. So you really want to make certain that this point is low down in your ship, so your ship is as stable as possible. If it's too high, then your ship will tilt. I didn't describe that too clearly, but you'll find out what I mean. Just make certain you have this. If you're building an aircraft, level with all your thrusters. If you're building a ship, you want it below the water level and level with all your propellers and rudders. But it's not going to be at water level, and we'll see that now. If I press P again to return it back to normal, it was around here. So, that's not going to be good. So I'll go in here, I'll get a lead block, and I hold shift. I can just click along here. You can hold down left click to or place in a line, and voila, I've replaced all them wood with lead, and we see my center of mass now is Velo. This is perfect. Okay, and what else have we got in this menu? Oh yeah, Alt to go down, space to go up. Let's lock it again. There's another one from mouse based building. This is if you played Minecraft, this would be like Minecraft style. I keep my G menu up all the time, but that don't matter. So you got to press tab to rotate a block, and yeah, it's literally Minecraft style. Some people prefer this. Personally, I prefer the normal method. That's this one I get, you know what I mean. But yeah, this is pretty much as close as you can get to Minecraft style building. But I always prefer this one. The sort of plane means you can just build it so much more efficiently. Okay, let's now finish up our little raft here. We now know how to use the fill shift to replace, and we now know how to place a block, edit everything, and everything you should need to build a simple craft. So we've got a basic little raft here, got a little base down here. Let's just I don't know, let's put a little sail on it and let's get sailing. So just drop a rudder down here, build ourselves a little mast. There's no circular block, that's a wooden block, but it looks that way because of how the game draws it. Then we go in here, place a sail main block, and along here just place a few sail attachments. And at the front here we'll go to control, vehicle controller, ship's wheel, and I think provided we can get the wind behind us, we should be good to sail in our first little simple sailing craft. Maybe if you want to go a little bit faster, you make your sail a little bit bigger. And because I did not make my sail big enough. This is another thing you can do. If it's going to extend that out. It's going to look absurd, but let's do it. Voila, we now have a much bigger sail, and now we can fly. Look at that. On the right hand side you can see all your stats, and such as your from the bottom to the top, experience, power, fuel, ammo, then your coordinates, where you're heading, your altitude, the resistance at drag in the water, I believe, and drag in the air, your force, the forces on your ship, and your speed. But here we are, we've now built a craft, we now know the basic controls, and I hope this has been useful. I've been elboydo, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take it easy, guys. Bye.